Given g of x equals -2 times x minus 3 squared plus 1, which statement is false? All right, so the axis of symmetry of g is x equals 3. Well, first of all, let's draw a little picture. This is going to be a downward-facing parabola because we have a negative a value. And the axis of symmetry there is going to be at the vertex. And as we solved in the previous problems, the vertex is going to be when this is at the maximum value. Maximum because this is a downward-facing parabola. So when this is 0, this will be left with plus 1, and that would be the vertex. So let's solve for the vertex really fast. That would be when x is positive 3, because when x is 3, this becomes 0, and that leaves us with 1. So the vertex is at 3, 1. So if we have 3, 1, that means that our axis is somewhere like that a little bit, if this was 3 and that's 1. So the axis of symmetry of g is x equals 3. That is true because the vertex, the x-coordinate of the vertex is at 3, so this is true. The y-intercept of g is 0, negative 19. All right, so, well, actually, the picture is not quite accurate. So if it was, it's more like this. But let's see, the y-intercept, let's just solve for the y-intercept. So g of 0 equals -2 times 0 minus 3 squared plus 1. So this is 9 times -2, which is -18, plus 1 equals -17. So this y-intercept is actually all the way down at -17, not -19. That would be if we subtracted 1. So this one is false. Let's just go through the other two just to make sure those are also true. The maximum value of g is 1. That is true because the y value will be our maximum value, and that happens at the vertex because this is a downward-facing parabola. So that is at 1. That's true. And the function g has 2 real zeros. That is also true because, as you can see, it will be intersecting the x-axis at 2 different points. So that is also true. So the answer here is B.